it's auction day. Fun times in paradise. Let's see what I got here. Oh, something or another. Yeah, that doesn't work. We know that goes to that pile of shit Camry over there. Yeah, that would be the Equinox. That would be that. Okay. So, they said there's 8. I've only got papers for 5. And they want to have some people go with me and drive. That one drives. That's an all-wheel drive. But that doesn't look all that great. So that's probably gonna have to get towed. That one doesn't drive because, well, as you can see, it's missing a wheel. So that's a flatbed. That's an all-wheel drive too, I believe. And then this one is, well, it's what's left of a Camry. Yeah. That one's gonna be on the deck too. It's gonna have to be. So, yeah, fun times. I guess we'll start with this one and probably grab the Escape and pull the drive shaft. Thinking I'm gonna have to do that because I'm not seeing a whole lot of option there on that. I don't want to, but well, that's what it is. So this one here, let's try to scoop it. Or at least that's my idea. I might need to come back more. Let's get the hooks on it and then we can play with it from there, because right now I've got it sitting on a couple of wheels. Good way to go here with it. Let me pull my release. Make life easy for myself. Even though it's broken from this, I can hook onto it because it's still connected to the frame because it's going to pull inward. Except we need this crap to go this way. Alright. Let's get that tightened up and then we'll throw a couple blocks under the thing so it just kind of slides a little easier. Or maybe I'll do the big chunker. I'll grab 2 of these. This big block always comes in handy. That's why I kept it and didn't get rid of it. See what happens. I'm just gonna slide that bed up under it. Where are we at? A block of wood's about there. And we're under that tire. Alright, let's lift the bed. Let's get to this side so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to raise the bed and that's going to put that block under that control arm. Theoretically, it should go, however, look at that suspension. Nope, it's not going to go, so gonna have to go until that comes to the edge of the deck. We drop the deck down, I'll put that block under that suspension. Maybe I can get it to stay, because there's not a whole lot holding on this, except there's not a whole lot holding on that except the strut. That's just, blocks are really there just to kind of keep it off the deck. Okay, that wheel's gone. Alright. Yeah, we're getting somewhere with it. Let's stack those tires and just get it on the ground. I guess what I'm gonna do. I took the wheel off because it's kind of being a pain in the ass, but kind of want to put that block under the you know what, the hell with it. It's not gonna hit nothing, is it? Nah, screw it, we're not gonna mess with all that. Gotta do less work here, not more. So I gotta bother with trying to steer it because that may not even work. So we'll put a skate under that wheel. And that will just cause it to go centered up on the deck. Why? It should cause it to go centered up on the deck, but I think it's too much on that side. Call that good. It's a Ferd product, and my give-a-rats for auction vehicles is, well, it's give-a-rats. So let's see what we got here. There we go, that'll work. 200 points of contact. And technically it's connected to something. There. Yeah, I'll do the escape probably off camera. You guys will need to get bored out by watching me pull the drive shaft. They're not fun on these wheel cars, I'll tell you that much. I do need to put that somewhere. Where that goes. I guess that ain't really gonna go anywhere. Okay, I'll hang there like that. A front end of a Ford Expedition, usually there's something to put shit onto. I'm not seeing a whole, oh, I see a spot right there. The keyhole slot, or the T-hook slot, more commonly known. So that guy goes in there. This one's been sitting. Well, this one's been sitting for a minute, so they want this one gone first. I can almost say without pulling the drive shaft on this thing, could have probably junk hooked it, but I digress. I'll leave it be. I'll put one strap on this wheel. What that'll do is, actually no, screw that. I'm not gonna strap that wheel. I'll do the same thing on this side. Assuming there's a T-hook slot. Yep, there's one right there. Because when it comes off, I kind of want that wheel doing that. Alrighty, boys and girls. We're just going to cut out of here until we get to the auction. Alright, we're back for the last round. There's only 5 cars total. So we got rid of 3. Homeboy drove 1. So I just got that Equinox and this really messed up Camry. Well, it'd be good if I pulled the release. I don't think the Camry's going up there any easy way, so I'll just hook onto it and drag it. Look at that motor. Oh, motor's sideways. That's a hard hit. That's a whole frame there. Holy shit, that was a hard hit. Yes, it was. And the nice thing is easy access now. Shit. But yeah, that I got messed up real well. There's no park because it's missing a wheel. So whenever you're missing one of the 2 axles that goes to the transmission, the park paw doesn't really work well anymore. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to block it because it's not gonna want to go. It's hitting the back of the truck. It doesn't want to go. I think the frame is hitting. I'll just put these 2 there for right now. I'll drop it down, shove the block under it. I don't know what the hell's hitting though. Is it? Oh, that's what's hitting. Fucking frame. God damn. This is what it is. Shit. That block would have worked right. All right, there. Let me grab these 2 out from under it. Yes. I get lazy and don't like to use the wood too much, but it really is a lot easier on my deck if I do. The trick to it is I leave one of them up here. Okay, I got one up here. Yeah, we'll do this. Do the old strap through the wheel. Well, because that chain is just not long enough to go all the way. Not really long enough to go that far either. Let's go back a little bit. Sorry. Have to test what I'm doing here. Alright. That'll be long enough to reach there. The other one should be able to go right around the rim. This one's longer. I mean, Guess I just need to get a longer piece of chain. This car is never gonna be a parked car. It's not driving anywhere. So, yep. Let's not get hooked. Alright, let's try that. The Equinox is going to be wheel lifted, so I don't know. No video. I don't know if I'll get video at the auction dropping this stuff, but you guys get the point. Everything after the load is just everything backwards. And that's a legal tie. I mean, see the light notes, I was putting a chain to a rim, but who cares? Fucking thing ain't going anywhere. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I guess there's not really any good way, huh? I don't want to pull on the wheel because that's just going to turn. So use the bent but not fully compromised frame. Like that, folks. Yeah, we had to move the old Mustang from last night out of the way. That wasn't going to hold very well. Fuck it. Has to be on there. Does not mean that it has to be on there any bit decent, but it has to be on there. There we go. Go to that spring. Yep, that'll work. And we'll tuck that under. Like that, and then the back of this thing is gonna be another storage. I'm gonna make sure we're not sending shit flying at somebody's car. So I'll just get the bungee cord. Do that. I don't think I'm really worried about the hood. Yeah, I ain't gonna kill anybody. Crazy that motor. Whole motor's twisted sideways. That's pretty crazy. Alright. This is where these bungee cords come in handy. I mean, you're talking a couple of bucks, but it's cheap because it's short too. There we go. It's got to have a few different sizes. Alright, let's go get the Equinox. Toyota key on the seat. Higher profile vehicle, it doesn't need to be all the way up. Alright, so this is the Equinox. It's not our riding. Yeah. Dent in the hood. That's what the whole thing was. I think might have been. I don't know. No smoking, clean feet. I cleaned this thing out. I think this was one of the Dizzy's. Tennessee Department of Revenue. Yeah, I think this was one of Disneyland's. We'll leave that there too. I can't see. Let's just look. Yeah, looks good to me. Right. Keys in it? I think fuck, keys in there. Alright. If I'm not mistaken, Equinox, I can just junk hook. Yeah, we can junk hook it. Drop the stinger down though. Give myself a little bit more room. Stupid plastic shit's in the way. All about that aerodynamic crap now. So they put all these little plastic skirts and air dams and stuff. Try to get less drag so it gets better mileage. More shit to brake. Doesn't really work. It's all smoke and mirrors. Doesn't really matter. It's always weird that when I can get under with my right arm, it's easier to grab them. Alright. Pull it back, lift it up. Raise it up. Just take a double check, make sure I don't see a drive shaft. I do not see a drive shaft. Let's go and hook these, which directly, I usually just hook them to the transaxles. That goes right around them, no issues. This one's going to a day saw. The other one's going to TRA. So, there were our discs were uncovered. Call that good. It's far enough away from the back of the truck. We'll pull forward just to make sure that the chains are fine. The thing about not using the wheel grids though is that these chains have to go under them. If you put them on top, it will cause it to pull down on these. You don't want that. Alright, I just got to put a light on it, but that's pretty much it. We're done. Alright, we're here at Edesa. I guess there was enough backlog from yesterday. All these freaking trucks here. Day after Thanksgiving. Well, we're supposed to go over to gate 2 for drivables. There's a decent truck with a nice little deck on the back. It was. We are recording. Yeah, it's gonna be that one. Chevy Equinox. EO Auto Transport Incorporated. Good for you, Leo. Start with taking the bar off the back. Raise it up nice and high so I can get on in there and get these hooks off. Gloves have seen better days. Yep. Another checkbook here. Such a long distance, I just hate to get a freaking $250 ticket. These things are absolutely useless, but hey, law's the law. Actually, I don't really care about the law, I just care about my wallet. I don't want to be paying people money that I don't need to. That's kind of how tickets work. I make you learn by hitting you in the wallet. Too bad I'm getting money back when I'm being a good person, huh? Government. Yeah, I should do that. Should have like a rebate plan. If you're not a bad driver, you get some money back. It's supposed to be the case with the yeah, we can't go up. That is oh man. Go take this thing in. Back in there and I can play with it. Alrighty. Alright, then we go to TRA. Alright, we're here. Time to add to the pile. Two I dropped off earlier are still here. I don't know if they moved them or not. Let's get this pile of shit off. Key. Want my block of wood back though, you piece of shit. You're gonna give that back to me. You guys, I don't know what the fuck that's leaking something though. That chicken. back wheels roll. That works. That big box comes in handy for all kinds of shit. I want that thing back. I had this one for a long time. I ain't trying to get rid of it now. Yeah, there's the red Escape. Oh, they already took the broken wheeled Ford, or the missing wheeled Ford. Yeah, good for them. Now they get a fucked up Camry. Alrighty guys, that's it for this day. Have a good one.